Readers, whenever you're reading nonfiction, you can figure out what the book or chapter or larger section is mainly about. What is it mainly teaching? Yes, but your job as a reader is also to figure out the main idea of each of the smaller sections of the text, too. Think of it like this: the ideas from each of these smaller sections help us figure out the main idea of the overall text. Each of those smaller ideas are like little streams that flow together to make one big rushing river of the main idea. The big idea river is made up of the little idea streams. As you read today and every day, you want to keep track of the little stream ideas that flow into the main big river idea. You'll probably want to jot them down like I did here. This will help you truly understand the nonfiction you're reading. Take a look. And here we knew that this main idea of this section right here, the second paragraph, was a group of people called the Chinchorros were the first to make mummies. That would happen about 7,000 years ago. The third paragraph, the Chinchorros had a special way of making mummies, was the main idea of that paragraph. And the fourth paragraph was the Chinchorros are no longer around. Each of those are main ideas. But how are they all related, these little streams, to make one big stream? And in that section, I would say, like we said, the main idea was the Chinchorros were an ancient culture who believed in mummifying their dead. What we did there when we read was we found smaller ideas in each section of the text. And the way we do that is we pause. Remember, after we study the page, we pause after we read a little bit. It's that idea of cognitive chunking. We look back after we've read the entire text, like I just did, and we put all of those key ideas together and say, what is this mostly about? So let's look at all those key ideas again, just one more time. In all my sticky notes, I have all three of my key ideas here. How are all of these ideas related? Well, I'm thinking about this one. This one says that they made mummies a special way. This one over here talks about who they were and when they did what they did. And this one over here says that they are no longer around. And when I say they, it's the Chinchorros. So what is this mostly about? This has to be mostly about how the Chinchorros were an ancient culture who made mummies. All three of these details are only related by the fact that they discuss the Chinchorros and their mummy making. So today when you read, really think about how smaller pieces of each section of the text help contribute to you figuring out what the text is mostly about.